Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first video, so bear with me. I'll be offering pick a card readings and I hope you enjoy them. I'm going to make the questions as relevant as possible and I hope you're all doing okay under the current lockdown situation that we're having. So I will get on now with my very first one and I hope you enjoy it. There'll be 3 cards. So you've got 3 piles to choose from here. You've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So pick a pile and the question is, what's next in career for you? And of course that includes finance as well. I'll try and see what the cards say about that. So pick your card, pause the video if you need to. It's a general reading, so you know, it's not going to necessarily apply to everyone. Just take what works for you and what doesn't. And I'll see what you're reading. I'll put timestamps in the box below as well. Okay. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. Okay, so I've done 8 cards for each pile. So for your pile you've got the Knight of Swords, you've got the 3 of Pentacles, you've got the 9 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, you've also got the Magician in the reverse, 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. So looking at these, the Knight of Swords is to do with shocking news or someone coming in very abruptly. I don't know whether you've had quite a fast moving time in the past with career or with someone. I feel like this represents yourself actually. I feel as though this represents the person who's asking about the reading. So the Knight of Swords I feel is you in this reading. You're very go-getting, very forward thinking. You know, very much like you're very ambitious, you're very, it's hard to find the words. You know, you want everything done now, you're very kind of like, you know, exacting and fast. Hopefully you relate to that, I don't know. But I do feel this is you. You can relate to, you know, news coming unexpectedly or from another person, or, you know, maybe a manager who's very, you know, kind of verbally harsh, but like true, like honest, bluntly honest. But I feel like this is you in this reading. I think for most of you, it'll be you, won't be another person. So this is who you are in career, this is how you are in the working world and what your attitude towards career is. So you're very go-getting and very fast-paced. And I can see you kind of like building on something. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. So you're currently working on a project, I'm getting. And I read these intuitively, I don't like just go by the original meanings. What I'm getting as I'm looking is you're working on a project at the moment which is really important to you. And it's something that is close to your heart there. And that's current, that feels current to me. So the next card that we've got, the third one, is the 9 of Swords. That represents anxiety. The usual meaning of it is anxiety. I don't feel the anxiety is related to the project that you're on. I think that's just kind of general. It's about something else. The King of Pentacles. I think maybe you're feeling like, you know, you're not getting enough income at the moment. Maybe the King of Pentacles, like, I don't know if he represents you or someone else. Have a little look. The King of Pentacles reversed. You feel like someone else is blocking you, maybe. It feels like somebody else is getting all the recognition or the reward for whatever it is that you're doing. Sitting smugly, kind of, and, you know, you're not. So you're not this person. You want to be this person, you feel like somebody else is, and you're like this, you're reversed. That's the feeling I'm getting from this anyway. And the cards are saying here, we're given the 8 of Pentacles, so this is only quite a short reading, so and it's a general one, so this gives us like an overview, so hopefully it'll help. The cards have given me the 8 of Pentacles, which is a sign that if you keep working at it, you will get there, don't give up. It's a sign, it's a card of not giving up. So even though you feel like this currently, where you want to be this person but you can't seem to get there, and there's also someone else as well that you're looking at and thinking like, why is that person getting that, or, you know, why are they like that and I'm not. You feel like they're like this, this is someone else or someone outside of you, either you know personally that you just want to be, but I think it's someone you might know and you're thinking, why are they getting all the recognition. So you're feeling a bit like this in yourself. And the Ace of Pentacles is to not give up. That's the feeling I'm getting from that. Keep at it, whatever it is that your dreams are, work at it. There's the Magician in reverse. So again, you know, you might feel like you're not getting anywhere fast when you do start working at it. So you know, when you're the Ace of Pentacles here, you know, you'll be like, oh, you know, it's like a slog type of thing. To reach this goal here, and to stop feeling like this, right? But the Magician will basically, like, you know, you feel like you're not manifesting very quickly. You'll be like, oh my god, you know, this is taking forever. But as I say, no, keep at it. There'll be something from the past or someone that you know, maybe an opportunity through like a network or something like that, or someone that you already know, a past opportunity, or a past opportunity, like someone that you've known before will come in. Something linked with the past will be an opportunity that comes in that will help you, that might actually open a door for you. I'm getting with the Six of Cups, an opportunity will come in, and it'll be related to your past. It'll be unexpected, but it'll kind of help you get out of this sort of stalemate. You'll feel like this first, but keep going, and then you'll get this opportunity coming up, and be someone that you know might call you with a potential offer or an opportunity or something like that. I don't feel like it's a business partnership, but I mean, for some it might be. I don't think it's something like that, but more something linked with your past that will open a door. Somebody will have an opportunity for you, or an opening or something like that. So that's what this one tells me. And the Six of Wands is a really good card. That means that ultimately you'll be victorious. So whatever you're doing, this is the last card that Spirit gave me when I was doing the piles. So from the Knight of Swords, that's you personified in your career. And the Three of Pentacles is a project you're working on currently, so you're doing that right now. There's something that you're doing right now, so most of you are watching this will be. The Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles, you feel like you're not getting as much recognition as you should be at the minute, or somebody else is getting recognition. It feels like a person, the King of Pentacles reversed. Like, you know, the King of Pentacles upright feels like a person, and you feel like you're the King of Pentacles reversed, you know, like you're like not that person yet, and you're kind of feeling a bit like, you know. And then, as I say, the Ace of Pentacles, you keep working at it. Magician, oh, not getting anywhere fast, you know, but you will. This past opportunity will come in. This nostalgic kind of, there'll be someone from your past, maybe someone you used to know or something like that. And then you'll eventually get here, which is the Six of Wands. That's what Spirit have given me for this reading. It's only 8 cards, it's an overview, but like, that's roughly the gist for career for Pile 1. Good outcome, very good outcome. So you'll have a reason to feel proud of yourself. Might not be major, might not be, you know, but small or big, there'll be a reason for you to feel proud of yourself. You'll come out of it happy. You'll feel happier by the end of this process where you keep it going. So yeah, and that's for, I hope that helped for Pile 1. If it resonated, let me know. Comment below, like, subscribe, you know. Thank you. Hello Pile 2. Okay, so for your reading you've got the Lovers, the King of Wands, Temperance, King of Swords, the Hierophant, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and for your final card you've got the Chariot. So I've got 8 cards in the reading. So this is a general reading, a general overview. So take what works and what doesn't, take what resonates and what doesn't. Okay, so you've got the Lovers as the first card. So that tells me something about a decision that you've got to make. You've had a decision to make, or you will have in the near future. And you're looking at this decision, you're surveying it very, very carefully. The King of Wands here, as he's looking, it could be you. But I also feel it's somebody on the outside as well. So you're surrounded by somebody like this, or somebody nearby, the King of Wands, and he's watching. He's overseeing this decision, and you're also surveying it very carefully as well. So there's a bit of your energy in the King of Wands, and that you're kind of like looking at, thinking, okay, you're looking at this carefully. So it's like you and somebody who's superior or higher than you. So I feel as though it's that person mostly, but there's also you, so you're both kind of looking. So that resonates as well. But so the Lovers is a decision, a career decision, and you and this manager are looking at it and watching it and thinking about what to do. I don't know whether it's like promotion or something like that, or something. Somebody who's more superior to you is embodied by this card, but also you were also doing it in like a kind of a lower fashion, less like a subordinated fashion. That's for those two. Temperance. You'll strike a deal was the words that came to me, and I don't know why that, I don't know where that came from. Because I was going to say, like, you know, a bit of balance, but like, you'll strike a deal came to me head, and so I'm just going to say what came. So you'll strike a deal. So you and this manager are looking at something, looking at an opportunity, and you're going to strike a deal. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, I just came up and said it. So yeah, that's what's going to happen with that one. The next card, the King of Swords. People involved, someone's going to be involved. The King of Swords is somebody outside, somebody external that you're going to deal with, from another company, from another place. I'm really feeling like this is a business transaction between companies. Like when companies merge and like they sort of, you know, connect with the accounts department or the department of the other company, the other business, like this is the other business, the other people. It kind of feels a bit like that, but just like, if that's not existent, it doesn't have to be exact, but it's kind of like you and this other person who's higher than you and more experienced than you. You're both looking at this opportunity, and you'll strike a deal, and this person will be involved. This will be from the other company. This other person, you'll be from the other company. So you'll meet this person, or you'll encounter them in the process. The Hierophant says stick to the tried and tested, so it's all about contracts and communication when it's connected with the King of Swords as well. He's very much about words and communication and contracts and being very straight down the middle, as a person, a personified. The Ace of Swords is a bit like that, but the King of Swords is more of a person. So when it's combined with the Hierophant here, I'm getting, you know, make sure you look at contracts, dot every I and that kind of thing. You know, keep an eye out on the contract, make sure everything is done by the book or done to the letter. Make sure everything's clear when you do strike this deal. That's in the Temperance card. That's what I'm getting from that one. And you will be, it'll bring you a lot of prosperity. Ace of Pentacles is next. This is a general reading, by the way, so it's like a very brief kind of overview. We're getting like an overview of the situation here, which will apply to those who are watching, I think. So if it doesn't apply, you might need another pile, or have a really good think about your own situation and see if it makes sense, because it might do. It might not necessarily be like separate companies. You could be self-employed, you know, or you could be in a company, so it can apply to either, really, you know. But like I said, you know, try another pile if not. But yeah, the Ace of Pentacles indicates that this deal, this contract that you and this other person are looking at with another organisation or company, another person, this King of Swords, it will bring you prosperity. It'll be very good. It'll work out for you. The Ace of Pentacles is a brilliant card to have in business or in career. It's stability, it's financial security, it's a windfall. I just got the word windfall then, so I said it. That's what will come through. And in the Chariot, you'll be moving ahead quite quickly. It's not telling me that the contracts will move ahead quite quickly, so it's not like it's going to be a speedy process. It's not that one. It's not about that. This is about going forward. Once you've signed this contract, you'll have like you'll have a feeling of progression, a feeling of forward motion once you've done this. So once you've reached the point where you've got this deal in place and you've got this contract in place, whatever it is that you're looking at, working on, the decision that you're making about whether to go for it or not. And I think that you will, looking at these cards, whatever it is that you're going to, or you might be choosing between two contracts, two deals, you know. So a decision to do it, or a decision between two. So I don't know whether that makes sense, but after the process, once it's all in place, you'll be able to move forward, and I think the prosperity that comes from it will help you move forward as well. You'll have a sense of progression forward, movement forward, progress. So yeah, so very good card to have as the final one as your outcome, and I hope that resonates with pal too. And if it did, let me know. Comment below, subscribe, like, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video hopefully. Thank you. Hello pile 3, welcome to your reading. The energies in this card pile are quite chaotic, quite erratic. I'm like, whoa. There's a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion for this pile. There's a lot of like even heartbreak in there, or like negativity, feelings of depression and conflict and trauma, like destruction, chaos. And linked to it, there's a bit of family in there anyway. Right, so I'll show you what the cards are. So you've got 8, I've done 8 cards for each pile. So you've got, for the first card, you've got the Ace of Swords. Your second one, 10 of Cups. You've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. You've got the 5 of Wands. You've got the Tower. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. You've got the 3 of Swords, don't panic. And you've got the King of Cups as well, which is a nice card to have at the end actually, which we'll see what that is in a minute. So you've got the Ace of Swords at the beginning. So what I'm getting from this one is that there's some clarity come to you. Ace of Swords is usually something like a rude awakening, or and it's connected with your family and your family life. So I don't know what the lockdowns and it had any impact on you. I don't know. I'm kind of seeing almost that area. The 10 of Cups is a family card. It's to do with your home life, your relationships, children, spouses, partners. And it feels as if like you've had some sort of like awakening or clarity. Something's hit your family life, something's hit your home life in terms of your career. Don't know what that is, but it seems like they've collided almost, which I suppose a lot of people are feeling like that at the minute. But in this reading, that's what it tells me. So you've had a moment of clarity career-wise, and it's hitting your family. It's impacting it a little bit negatively. I'm feeling a bit of negative energy from this, like a bit of a, you know, a challenging energy, shall we say, hitting it. You know, where like something's coming, it's like a rude awakening. That's the best way I can put it. So if those of you who picked this pile resonate with that, then you've come to the right pile, I think. Because there's a lot of drama here in this one, in this reading. If not, it could be a different pile for you, I don't know. But like, you know, you've got this Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone's annoyed you. Like, I'm getting from this. I didn't really want to use a swear word, but like someone has ticked you off, shall we say. The Queen of Swords is a woman. It could be a woman. She said something, done something. It could be an in-law. Why am I getting the mother-in-law? I don't know why I'm getting the mother-in-law here. But it's had some sort of impact. It's had something to do with your career, your Ace of Swords, and your family like in the middle of it. And it's had an impact, like something your family life, your home life. So the Queen of Swords has come in, and she's said something or done something, and it's ticked you off a bit, or it's impacted you in some way. I don't know who she is. I think she's more connected with your home life or your personal life, like friendship or something like that, rather than or family. Not necessarily even people that live with you, but like, you know, outside the family or your own family. I don't feel this is someone at work. I think this is someone in your personal life. Don't know why I'm getting mother-in-law energy. That might resonate for some of you, but you know, somebody in your own family, your partner's family, your friendship circles, or you know, someone in your personal arena. Can include neighbours, I don't know, but you know, someone around you in the personal level has said something. But it feels closer, like mother-in-law, family. I keep saying that. I don't know. It feels closer to home. So a woman that's close to you. That'd be a woman as well, I reckon. Quite cutting, quite sharp with the words, quite like, you know, and she said something to you, she's ticked you off, basically, in relation to that situation, that rude awakening I mentioned before. So I'm just going to go into the next bit. The 5 of Wands. You've got it, this is inner conflict. It's not that she's caused outer conflict. I'm not feeling as if the two cards are connected in that way, even though they're next to each other. So you've got this inner conflict going on. And it's, you know, you can, after what's being said, you've got this inner conflict happening within you. I don't think it's outside. But it's leading to this Tower moment. Which is like, you know, everything kind of blowing up. I think this feels more external. I don't think it's internal. So you've gone from like external with the Queen of Swords saying something or saying something. I think she said something to you. Words were said to you. And then this has created an inner conflict, which is then leading to a blow up. The blow up might already have happened for some of you. For some of you it's in the near future, for some of you, or it's about to blow. And for some of you it's already happened. There's like a kind of a bubbling over, you know, of like, you know, like it's gonna, these things come out to be healed, basically, to be dealt with. Better out than in, if you know what I mean, right? So yeah, it's created a bit of turmoil within you. You're kind of like not sure what to do. You're a bit like, you know, conflicted and torn up. There's a man involved as well. In this, there's a man involved. It could be yourself if you're a man watching. It could be you. You're in conflict with the Queen of Swords. I feel the man is in conflict with the Queen of Swords. I'm feeling son-in-law, mother-in-law. I'm getting that really strongly. So for someone or some people, it's going to resonate. The whole mother-in-law, son-in-law thing. There's something going on with that, or mother and son, or you know, mother-in-law, son-in-law, mother-son. So that if you're not a man watching, then there's a man in your vicinity who's having a conflict here or an issue with this woman. It's the man that's dealing with it. It's a masculine energy that's dealing with this. So it's the masculine energy that's feeling the turmoil. So I don't know whether I'm just feeling a man really strongly involved. You might also be feeling the turmoil, but this man is your partner or close to you. He's at the centre of it. With this woman, he's the one who's got the conflict as well. He's involved very strongly. He's involved very closely. He's the next person to you who's involved. So there's yourself and then this person, or you are this person, and then your partner or whatever, you know. If you're a man, if you're male, masculine energy. It's going to be a difficult time coming up where, like, you know, things will be a little bit painful first in the short term. It's a very weak card, the Three of Swords, so don't worry too much about it. It's not like, you know, really bad or anything like that. It's not devastation. The Tower can be pretty chaotic, but usually that means things that need to be resolved come up to be healed. And there's usually, you know, after the storm, you know, you've got that calm, that clarity. So the Three of Swords is going to be a bit of like emotional chaos, like a little bit of emotional pain. At first, things are going to be a bit difficult. It's going to feel a bit painful when everything comes out. It's linked with career. Career's being the catalyst for this like blow up, like in your personal life. Something's gone on. It feels very personal. This reading feels very kind of to do with family life. So it's going to be temporarily painful, or temporarily a little bit sore, a little bit raw emotions, I think. And the three people involved is usually Three of Swords. So there's three key people, but there might be more people around as well and that are affected. But it's only very, very short term. It's only like, you know, to be expected if people are being upset by each other, or they're arguing, or they're having conflict or whatever. So it's very short term pain, very weak card. And it gets very heavily influenced by other cards as well, so it's not a really bad one. And then the King of Cups, it's to do with a man in your vicinity, the arguments over a man, another man. So you've got the Queen of Swords who said something in regard to this person here. He also feels like a family member, I don't know why. And he's kind of at the centre of it all, and he's like, oh, you know, what have I done, sort of thing. You know, he's kind of like looking a bit sheepish there, you know. He's the centre of it's a man. It's over a man, whatever the argument is, it's over this guy. And the Queen of Swords has said something. The Knight of Pentacles is connected with it. So it's these people who are involved in this blowout, you know. Something's being said by this woman about this, and he's involved as well. So it's a bit of a weird reading, this one. Sometimes the cards will come out in a really unexpected way. You'll ask a question thinking it's really straightforward, and then you just get something else. So, like, you know, for pile 3, for the people who chose this pile, there's some sort of family situation going on that's linked with your career. So your career's being the catalyst for this, like, family kind of issue, or like personal life issue that's coming up for pile 3. If that doesn't resonate, it's very specific, it's weird, isn't it? If that doesn't resonate, then obviously, you know, choose another pile, or like, you know, another video or whatever. But you know, for this pile, I am really getting that. I'm not getting workplace here, I'm getting family. like ructions in the family. So it's over this guy. I'm gonna pull like a couple of cards, right, while we're on, to get like, you know, a resolution or a bit more information for you, because like it feels like it's even a bit hanging. So I'm just gonna see. Now they usually give me a card as a fly. They usually fly out for me. So I'm just gonna get a couple of cards, please, for pile 3. A bit more advice for pile 3 on the career situation that's affecting this family. Well, thank you. That's quite a few cards, that though. I'm able to take them on. They're giving me the 3 of Cups. Let's see if I can get another card out. I have one more card, please, for clarification. Oh, right. Give me loads here. That's too many cards. Okay, so the advice cards for pile 3 that came out were quite positive, done. Not too bad at all. So they gave me the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups in reverse. It was they gave me. So what I'm taking from this is there will be family harmony after everything's been gone through and come out into the open and been spoken about. So overall there'll be family harmony. There'll be many options available to you out of the situation. So whatever the situation is, whatever this blow up is, there'll be many options open to you as a family, to know what you're going to do and, you know, what your plans are. The 2 of Cups in reverse, it's much nicer when it comes out the right way up because it means, like, you know, connection and reconciliation. What I'm feeling is there are going to be 2 very stubborn people in your family that probably still won't see eye to eye at the end of it all. So like everybody else is going to be, you know, over here, happy, joy, and these 2 are still going to be like, you know, kind of not really getting on. But it's not a majorly disastrous card. It's not bad. It's like, you know, kind of amusing in some ways. So, you know, you'll have these 2 stubborn characters over here. But overall, there'll be overall harmony. Everybody else, you know, don't worry too much about that. They're just being stubborn, I think, and getting stubborn. 2 stubborn people. They probably think the same way. They're probably very similar actually as people, very similar characters. So you'll know who they are. You'll have an idea, hopefully. And yeah, the 3 of Cups is overall harmony and many options out of it. So those are the 3 kind of clarifying cards I drew for pile 3, because it was quite a complicated, quite an intense reading, very unexpected. So I hope that resonated and helped for those that it worked for. I mean, if it was completely out there, try another pile or even another video, you know, another reader. It may not be for you, but for some of you, hopefully it will bring clarity and resonate. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe down below, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you. Thanks, Pile 3.